To get revenge on her stalker, the woman took off her nightgown, slipped it over a pillow, and stabbed it dozens of times. Then she drew a full kilogram of her own blood, splashed half a gin of it on the floor, and let a single drop fall near the doorway. To make the crime scene appear more convincing, she mixed the remaining blood with water and smeared it all over her nightgown. When everything was ready, she put the nightgown back on, lay down on the sofa, and right before the stalker opened the door, she held her breath and pretended to be dead. Sure enough, the moment the man stepped inside, his foot landed on the blood by the door, leaving undeniable evidence of his entry. Seeing the woman on the sofa covered in blood, he froze in shock, then bolted out in a panic, afraid he'd be dragged into a murder case. He thought that leaving quickly would keep him safe, but what he didn't know was that his entrance had already been recorded by a camera the woman had set up beforehand. She then used the camera's timer to take photos of herself lying dead on the sofa, pulled out a strand of her own hair and placed it next to the pool of blood on the floor, snapping countless crime scene shots. Once she had enough photos, she switched roles, pretending to be the killer, and began cleaning up the blood from the floor. Before leaving, she deliberately left a drop of blood under the sofa, a planted clue for the police to confirm her death. Then, she walked out of the apartment and vanished without a trace. What she didn't realize was that the man wasn't entirely foolish. That night, he returned in the guise of a real estate agent, bringing a couple to view the property. He figured that as long as he entered the room after them, he could clear himself of suspicion. But the moment he stepped inside, he was stunned. The woman who had died on the sofa earlier that day had completely disappeared. Sensing something was wrong, he hurried to open the bedroom door, only to find it empty. Little did he know, he had already fallen into the elaborate trap the woman had set for him. And what awaited him next was a long stay behind bars. Next part will be coming soon. Stay connected. Love you all.